today is going to be another Celica video. You saw in the previous video where I did the actual water pump, I did mention I was going to do the cam cover gasket. So I did this previously, probably like 3 or 4 years ago. I did a video on it, so this is just going to be like a little refresher video. I can always do a link to that somewhere here or something like that, so you can actually go back and watch the full video. So we're going to grab some tools, we'll get outside. It's not a bad day today, it's not raining like it was yesterday, it was awful. And we'll get started. Okay, so we're outside. I've taken the actual plastic cover off, as you can see. I've got a little bit of cleaning up to do still. I'll do all that when I get the cover off. It's quite straightforward. You remove all the bolts all the way around. You take the coil packs out and the spark plugs out, move them to one side. We'll do all that. Remove your breather hose, remove all the bolts all the way around, and it should just prise off. I may even just put a bit of coating on this earth strap as well. Don't like the orange. I'll put a bit of braided stuff on it. I've got some in the cupboard somewhere, so I'll whack a bit on that. But I digress. It's a better day today. At least it's dry, not peeing it down. It's still chilly for June. So I'm going to grab some tools then, set you up on the tripod, and we'll whack all these coil packs and spark plugs out. So it's just 10 mils. It's pretty much nearly all 10 mils, I think. 10 mils except for that one, which is a 12, I think. I'll just work all these out. So pretty quick and pretty easy. Oh, looks pretty clean in there. I think it's done nearly 200,000 miles. Chain looks good. They are quite rattly, these engines though. Maybe the guides need changing as well at some point. I clean all this surface up before we put the new gasket on. You have to put a little dab of liquid sealer in there, liquid gasket there. There's Reggie. Say hello, Reggie. Reggie! It's our neighbour's cat. Anyway, let's get in the workshop and swap the gasket over. So I'm in the workshop, as you can see, and looking at the gasket, it looks like you can see almost where it shrunk with the heat. And that's obviously where the oil is getting past here. But these bolts here, these two centre bolts, did seem a little bit loose. So I checked the torque settings when I put this back together, so that's probably where the oil is actually just seeping underneath the actual gasket a little bit. But we'll whip all this off. It has been on there for about 5 years, so it's probably due for change. I wasn't impressed with this gasket when I bought it. Actually, it was a little bit tight on the fit. In the bin. So I'll give all this a really good clean. I'll probably clean all the actual cam cover up as well. I'm going to got myself a nice cup of tea. I'm going to put something on YouTube or something, chill out for an hour or so and clean all this up. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. So I'm all cleaned up. Gasket's gone on really nice, actually a lot better than the other one. I've cleaned all the bolts up as well. So it's just a case of whacking it back on and then torquing it in the correct pattern. So basically, you know, you go from corner to corner and do it that, you know, so it's all nice and tight. But we'll double check the actual torque settings on here because, like I said before, they were a little bit loose. But other than that, I'm quite happy with that gasket. So hopefully that'll stop the actual oil getting into the actual spark plug apertures. So I skipped ahead and the cover's all back on. Put the plastic cover on as well. Hopefully that should now stop the oil leak into the spark plug apertures. So nice, quick, easy video. If you've liked it, give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment as well. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.